I'm rolling to the start. They can predict the end of the earth due to climate change, but they can't predict the weather. It's not supposed to rain right now. Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. This is the first in 3 years that this is not a comeback year for me due to AFib or crashing. Last year at this race, I got dropped at 3.5 of 4 laps. I'm feeling stronger this year, but I'm also a year older. My goal was to finish with the pack. The plan to accomplish that was to be toward the front as much as possible. Checking out the course, we did 4 11.7 mile laps. My main areas of concern that I'll be talking about later on in the race is the end of Blood Alley leading to the start finish, leading to after the turn 1 where the rollers are. The backside Stinger climb, which was a challenge to me last year and was also the place where I got dropped with half a lap to go, was not a concern to me this year. I made note of the Bridge of Hell because the road was absolutely atrocious. If you crashed here, you'd have extra injury because of the topology. The main reason for my desire to be toward the front of the pack is for that buffer. If my strength was greater than the average per capita strength of the pack, then it'd be no problem for me to sit farther back in the field. But that's not the case for me. Whenever I had to make use of that buffer, when crunch time was over, I'd have to be assertive and get myself back up toward the front again. One time I was a little too assertive and cut somebody off when we were going for the same spot. My bad. This is the backside Stinger climb that I'm not having a problem with this year. I planted myself toward the front just in case. We have a pack of about 50. My problem last year was after the turn toward the crest, I would start to die out. This year, not so much of a problem at all. By the way, here's the Bridge of Hell. It is as nasty as it sounds. We are now in Blood Alley approaching the final turn. I've been riding toward the front on this whole lap, but now look what happens. I'm starting to wuss out. While Blood Alley is not as bad as the Bridge of Hell, there is a reason why they call it Blood Alley. If you don't take that final turn just right, it can cost you extra energy. Everyone wants to get there first. Well, except for me. I'm now starting to think about my collarbone. If that's all there was, there wouldn't be much of a problem for me. I'd just wait till after the turn, be assertive, and get myself toward the front again. But there was more. A lot more. There were rollers. The rollers were on bad roads. There were some really bad sections to them. I'd hit a pothole, it'd knock my camera down, it would jostle the hell out of me. I'd have to push a lot of watts just to get connected again. I'm sure others were in the same situation, but it sure beat the hell out of me. Let's take a listen. Once crunch time was over, I again got myself toward the front of the pack. We are now about a mile away from Blood Alley. We're just finishing the climb and going to enter the roller section. I'm still feeling good. I am again starting to wuss out. I'm not holding my position. I'm letting guys overtake me when I shouldn't be doing that. But all I'm thinking about is my collarbone again and crashing. Best thing I could do is keep my wits about me, get as close as I can to the guy in front of me, and take the right line. And looky there, I'm not taking the right line. I went too wide. Now I have some gap to make up. And it seems like I'm starting to hit all the holes. Don't know how everyone else is doing, but sometimes it feels like I'm going more up than forward. I know I'm in deficit. I just got to make it over those rollers. Turn 1 is like turn 4. It's an uphill turn with an interesting camber. If you don't hit that one just right, then again you're going to be using extra energy. And that one kind of sucked for me. Now I'm trying to hang on. I know I'm in a bigger gear, a much bigger gear than I should be. I'm trying to muscle over that. And now I'm starting to lose it. I don't know who else is behind me, but I'm not able to get on anybody's wheel, and pretty much I get dropped here. Soon thereafter I recover. I'm still feeling good, so I pound out the last 2 laps and I call it a day.